Okay guys, going to show you how to make a chicken tikka masala. The recipe or the ingredients list is up there in the previous post. So you want to do this here bit first thing in the morning or the day before, so it's just marinating the chicken tikka basically. So we'll just go through the process of that. So all I'm using is chili powder, Garamasala, paprika, cumin, garlic, ginger, a bit of yogurt and a wee bit of oil. So I'm just going to start off with the garlic. So all I want to do, just peel the garlic down. So this here, you're using a lot of cloves. Probably going to use about 6 or 7 here. So garlic peeled. Okay, so get a bit of garlic there. Just going to use a bit of ginger. So let's say about half of this. Yeah. So you can either peel ginger with a knife or just use a teaspoon. It's a really handy way of doing it. So just because there's less waste basically when you do it with a teaspoon. Try not to make that, yeah. So it just comes off. Use a peeler if you want that, but I've always found this quite handy. So ginger, the garlic. So what I'm going to do, just going to grate the ginger. So just get a fine grater, or if you've got a box grater, just be careful as well. Take your skin off quite easily. Okay, that's the ginger, just grate it up there. So you can grate in the garlic there if you want, but I find the garlic gets too close and you nearly take the end of your finger off. So just to puree up the garlic, all I'm going to do is side the knife and crush. So let me just make sure it's all crushed, right? All I'm going to do here, just add a wee bit of salt. So all the juice that's coming out of the garlic, that salt will absorb it all, so it's not going into your chopping board. And all we're going to do is just, you're just using the side of the knife here. Pull it all back. Same again. Okay, you've plenty of time, I'm sure, in the house, so run your knife through that again. Side of the knife again, and just push. See the way that's turning nearly into a puree already? You haven't really done that much. So we'll go one more time. Now, obviously, if you want a finer puree, you can keep going, keep dicing, but that is perfect for what we're talking. So into just our mixing bowl. Okay, and then in the mixing bowl, we're just going to add, so chili powder. I'm not a big fan of heat, so I'm only going to add about half a teaspoon. If you want a wee bit more of a kick, add a wee bit more. Paprika, teaspoon and a half. That'll give it that lovely red colour as well. Garamasala, about a teaspoon of Garamasala. I'm going to use these spices again when we're cooking. And about a teaspoon of cumin. So everything in there. I'm just adding natural yogurt here. About a third of a tub. What's that? 150 grams. Right, so this is basically our marinade. Just going to add a wee bit of oil to this as well. Going to add a pinch of salt. 2 pinches of salt actually, guys. And then what I'm going to do, just going to add half juice of lemon in there. Just give it a bit of acidity. Right, so I just broke this down earlier on. So I just used a whole chicken here. So 2 chicken breasts, 2 legs. Just go ahead and use breasts. You're probably better off using boneless chicken thighs or buying chicken thighs and boning them out. So for the chicken, you want sort of decent sized chunks. Just about put that there because we're going to skewer them up later. Hopefully I have skewers in the drawer. So as I say, I'm just using a whole chicken which I broke down, but I have the thigh. Thigh meat is a lot more juicy. It takes me a bit longer to cook, but okay. So everything in there. Take the chicken skin off. So when you're taking the chicken, just again, just take the goose on out. Probably cut that down, let's see, down the middle on 3. Make sure they're all sort of the even size as well, so they all cook evenly. You don't have to be too precise. And that's all I want to do now. So basic marinade, everything mixed through here. So get your hands stuck in here. Okay. So that yogurt's like nearly like buttermilk. It'll break down the chicken as well. You got that beautiful, oh you can smell it. Got that beautiful garlic, ginger, fragrant heat coming through, and all those herbs. So the longer you leave this, basically the better it's going to be. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cover that, leave it in the fridge. About 11 o'clock here in the morning doing this now, so I'm going to give this about 7 hours. But if you want to do it the night before and save all the hassle. Okay guys, so about 2 hours, an hour and a half before we're going to make the sauce. Chicken's still marinating in the fridge, just going to make the naan bread. So just got the wee active yeast, 3.5 grams, so half a sachet of grams, add 125 mils of water. I'm just going to leave that for 5 minutes to sort of activate. I'm just going to add a large sort of teaspoon of honey. Just add that to your yeast and water mixture's fine. And then I've got my 250 grams of strong flour, make sure it's strong flour. Higher gluten content in it, so mix that in, just basically dissolve that. I'm going to leave that to sit for 5 minutes. Then we've got 45 grams of butter, which we're just going to melt down, which is going to go into your naan. And then basically we're just going to combine all this together here, mix it, leave it to rise for about an hour and a half, knock back, and then we're going to make the naan bread. Okay, so that's just left for about 5 minutes, the yeast, honey and the water. So the honey will just speed that process up a wee bit. So leave it for about 5 minutes, it'll start to foam a wee bit. Then we're just going to pour that in, make a wee sort of well around the outside. So got our butter, our yeast mixture, and natural yogurt. Say a couple of tablespoons, about three or four tablespoons. And literally all I'm going to do is combine this together just with a fork, just so it comes to like basically like a dough. And then we're just going to knead it for about 5 minutes. Okay, so guys, once that's all combined, just flour your workbench. Make sure your hands covered in flour, just because it's quite a sticky mix. Okay, so should have actually wore an apron here, but okay. And literally what we're just going to do here is just knead this for about 3, 4, 5 minutes. And then what we're going to do, just keep it, if that sticks, just put a bit more flour down. Sticking quite a wee bit, mix just a wee bit wet. So just knead this here for 5 minutes, and then what we're going to do, I've actually just opened the oven door there. You want to let this rise in sort of like a warm area, but to speed it up a wee bit, I've just turned the oven on, and all I'm going to do is put it on the door of the oven with the oven door open, just to speed it up, so it'll only take about an hour, hopefully. Okay guys, so I've just basically needed that there just for 5 minutes, just till there's a wee bit of spring, a wee bit of bounce back there. Just going to flour, lightly flour, preferably if you're doing this at the oven, a metal bowl. Literally all I'm going to do is just basically leave that there for an hour, and then we'll come back to it. Okay guys, so it's just run through again. Chicken's marinating in the fridge, naan bread's proven, so talking about another 40 odd minutes in it. So we'll just get on with sort of doing the sauce here. So get a bit of oil in here. You can use ghee, just clarified butter basically, so it's got a higher boiling point. So you can either use one large onion. These here onions are a wee bit small, so I'm just going to use 2. So you can make a sauce earlier on of the day if you want, and then just sort of reheat it later on. The chicken marinating in there, you can put it on skewers. Unfortunately, I don't have any in the house, so we're just going to oven bake that chicken in a tray. Only take about 15 minutes or so, hopefully, later on. So, as I say, this sauce, really simple. Making a hash of this. We're going to make them. So, then we get I've got 4 garlic cloves there, peeled. Got that bit of ginger that I had left over from earlier. It's going to go, it's in the marinade, but it's also going to go in the sauce. So, onion, pretty simple. We're just going to dice onion down. So, keep the root on. From the root out, just make a few incisions. Like that. And all I'm going to do is use a bigger knife for this, just score across. Just dice our onion down. So, as I said, 2 onions into this here. You can have all this prep done beforehand. I'm not very organised today, so got that pan on, sort of medium to high heat. Number 7 on my stove, so what we're going to do, we want to sort of like caramelise these onions off near enough. Instead of sauteing them, we want to sort of slightly brown them. So there we go. So 2 onions. So just be a wee bit of heat in that pan. Not that much heat. But don't worry. So what we'll do is just going to cook these off for a minute.